So we've only got 4 events left to do, and looking at it, these events are ridiculously long compared to the races we've just done. So we've gone from the sprint section of races to the enduro section of races. We're in the TVR Speed 6 though, which is a pretty decent car. Getting absolutely nailed from behind, stopping us turning there. I wasn't brilliant. So we're in 5th place, and I've got a feeling these are going to be quite hard. We've got a variety of different cars with us in these. I keep getting nailed around each corner. Turned in way too early there. Getting used to this car. So we're in 4th place. Okay, don't get too early on the power. Note to self. Oh god, this is the worst start to a race ever. My exhaust twitching. Right, I thought that was a different corner than it was. This is a completely different track, is it? Have I been on this one before? I must have done. A while back. Right, I am so far behind the rest of them. Doing these corners better now, though. Let's see what we can do. I have no idea what the hell's in front. That was so close to the inside that barrier. I feel a restart coming on, to be honest. And it's always a tough decision whether you just restart straight away or you just trust yourself that you might start driving better. We are catching them up. All the cars are in sight there. It might be worth sticking with it, Stribbers, you never know. I don't think this Speed 6 will go for much anymore, looking at the state of it. Absolutely wrecked. So we've got the AC in front of us. And I think that's a Viper in red over there. God knows what's in front of that. Didn't get a good look at it. And this thing is just power sliding around. Getting a bit too early on the power with this. Getting it on the inside just about. Do you know what? We're actually caught them up here. And it's some variation of the Porsche 911 or 996, but I don't know which one it is. Looking at it there. And the Dodge goes for a bit of a brave move and he pulls it off. Okay, up the inside of the Porsche. I find it really difficult to know which model of Porsche it is, because they do look very similar. It's a turbo of some description. I'll have to have a look at the end exactly which one it is. I'm sure there's a few people out there that know the Porsches better than I do. But this is the second time we've come up against this Dodge. The Dodge GTS, I believe, supercar. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is. There's only 2 Vipers, and the other one's in the track specials, the SRT10. And we just about get him on the outside there. So, actually, after the worst start in the history of the game, we find ourselves in front. And that is where the long races are quite a bit better than the short ones. Obviously in the last 4 races we did, it's so short that if you mess up anywhere, the chances of winning are pretty much gone out the window. But because these are so long, to be fair, it's not horrendously long. Looking at it, the next few are going to take a while. There's that one in Washington, which is already a ridiculously long track, just doing 2 laps. But 5 laps on that is going to be a proper marathon. It's not called the Endurance Series for nothing, or Enduro. Taking that kind of nicely though, eventually starting to pull away from the Dodge. I have to say, my driving hasn't been spectacular in this. And I still haven't learned where the road goes at this part. Right, starting to do this bit a bit better. As soon as you get on the power though, this thing kicks out big time. Really got to stop putting 100% power down. Really ease it out the corner. Otherwise it will bite you. But every TVR in this game is good. All good to use. Oh, I went on 2 wheels there. That is putting us under some pressure. But we've got the speed 6, the speed 12 obviously, which is amazing. And the Tamora, all the TVRs and their classes are pretty decent, if not the best. That Dodge is not giving up. He's really putting the pressure on. Going a bit too wide there. Getting on the power, getting a bit of wobbling going on at the back end. Again, we're opening up that lead at the same point as last time. Just over a second. Still in the picture though, only takes one mistake and it's the whole race gone, especially at this late stage. And that is the corner that it just kicks out completely. Not got any chance of controlling that when you need to put the power down. But there we go. If I'm honest, I wasn't expecting to come back in that one. But we stuck with it and get a nice amount of kudos for that. 3,100. And it was just the Porsche 911 Turbo. Was in 3rd place there. Interesting selection of cars. But that was decent, that one. And we'll move on to number 18.